I have artists who, before they even really put out music, they're focusing on their merchandise because they can make money from that. Just something that's cool that people would want to wear. It doesn't have to be your name or your face. So it's a really smart move. In today's music business tip, I'm going to be discussing how to make money as a music artist. And I'm going to do kind of rapid fire on this. So I have basically 10 top ways that a lot of our clients, as you guys know, I'm a real entertainment attorney as well as an independent artist myself, but specifically with any of my artists who are doing really well or otherwise just able to support themselves, which is the goal. You want to be able to make money and make this your full-time gig. So we're going to talk about how you actually make money. Please make sure to like this video if you find any of the information that I share helpful, and be sure to actually share it with someone who is doing the music thing and needs the help, so can use these tips, okay? Number one, when it comes to how to make money as a music artist, we're going to hit it because we gotta royalties, okay? So obviously streaming royalties, you're not making a ton of money. I think it's like 0.003 cents per play. And so obviously you have to be doing like 1,000,000 streams to get $1,000. That's kind of the math. It might be $2,000 for some people, but generally speaking, you want to make sure that you are collecting every single dollar that is owed to you for all the hard work that you did putting together the music. It takes time. It takes your sweat equity. So here are the platforms you've got to make sure your music is registered on every single time you have a new release. Okay, we're going to hit it real quick. Number one, of course, we're just going to say the distributor. Obviously, when you sign up with a music distributor, that distributor sends your music to all the music platforms. Those platforms pay the distributor. Distributor pays your bank account. Okay, so we're making money from music platforms through the distributor. Other places you have to register. Number one, Sound Exchange. Sound Exchange is going to be the payments for your masters for non-interactive streaming. Okay, so this is Pandora, Sirius XM. A really fast process to get your song registered. Go through it. And the nice thing about Sound Exchange is that they're keeping your money. So if you have not registered on Sound Exchange just yet, go collect your money. They have it waiting for you. You just have to make sure you have the information about your music. Obviously, you have to make sure you have your ISRC code, which you get from your music distributor. Okay, register on Sound Exchange. Register on a PRO, which is a performance rights organization, to get your performance royalties. In the United States, you can do this with BMI or ASCAP. If you are in a different country, then you have a different PRO, okay? But there's one for every country. And if you want to go that extra level up, you can do, your registration through a company like Songtrust that will help to collect not just in your country for your performance royalties, but also in other countries as well. All right, so performance royalties, live performances, performances of your music in TV shows, right? On the radio, in the mall, anywhere your music is making money, they're required to pay this organization, and the organization's required to pay you. If you're not signed up, you're missing out on that money. Make sure you sign up with the Mechanical Licensing Collective. This is how you're going to be collecting your mechanical royalty. So that is the package of when it comes to your streaming and your royalty. Go register on these platforms. Number two, when it comes to how to make money as a music artist, you can make money through Reels on Facebook and Instagram. And right now they're paying pretty good. The average person that is regularly posting Reels, I'm hearing it's like $400, $500 a month. Easy money. If you're promoting your music anyway and you're doing all the hard work, make sure that you are collecting. So make sure you go into your account, make sure you have your monetization turned on. Obviously, this is key, but collect from your Reels. Obviously, you can also make money monetizing on YouTube, right? So there are shorts. Okay, so if you are posting stuff on, TikTok, on Reels, use the same asset and publish it on your YouTube channel. Make your money there as well. Number three, when it comes to how to collect and earn money as a music artist, music sync. Okay, so when you are syncing your music to TV, film, gaming, you get paid for those placements, and it's usually a one-time payment, but you can make some good change. All right, so you can get, for some of my clients who do this for a living, that's all they do is they focus on music licensing. They're getting hundreds of thousands of dollars a year because TV shows like Netflix are going to actually pay. They're going to drop you a quick 5,000, a quick 10,000 for use of 30 seconds of your song in some reality TV show. So music sync is really important. I have a deep dive video on that on Top Music Attorney. Please search on how to sync to TV and film. Watch that. Number 4, when it comes to how to make money as a music artist, have merch. Okay. If you can't go and buy all your merch because that's an upfront investment, right? You're paying to purchase it and you got to start selling it slowly. In order to avoid that, you can use a platform like Threadless. Okay, so threadless.com. The only downside is that obviously they're taking a share, because what this company does, and companies like him, there's a number of them out there, but what they do is they'll say, hey, set up a free account, add your logo, your pictures, your name to whatever products you want, and then you can sell them on our platform. We will fulfill it. We will do everything. We print, we send. We're just going to take obviously a good chunk of change. So you can use that, but that's how you determine whether it's time to actually get a real, Shopify account and to purchase your merch upfront. But you can do it on a soft kind of scale by using a platform like Threadless. But when it comes to how to make $50 a day, $100 a day as an artist, just focusing on your merchandise and selling the merchandise is really, really smart. And I have artists who, before they even really put out music, they're focusing on their merchandise because they can make money from that. Just something that's cool that people would want to wear. It doesn't have to be your name or your face. It can be a brand that you're building. And then if you can move 100 shirts at $25 a pop, then you're doing a couple of grand a month easy. So it's a really smart move. All right, so next on when it comes to how to make money as a music artist, bookings. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a stereotypical going and getting a show at 1 a.m. in a dive bar or whatever it's going to be for you. You can do live streams, right? So you can do kind of the tip jar system. You can go and set up on the sidewalk somewhere, right? The literal tip jar system with your guitar case open. I mean, there's ways to literally be making money on a day-to-day basis. But obviously, if you're getting actual bookings, you're getting paid $500 a show, and you do a couple of shows a month, you start leveling up. I have a client who is independent, and we were just meeting, and the demand for his music has just gone through the roof because his numbers, his streaming has really accelerated. And, he's making a cool $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a show. That's the kind of money independent artists can and should be doing. But even on the low end, right? If you're just charging $500, $700, $1,000 a show, well, that's amazing. But you can be doing live streams. You can be getting your fans to add, tips into the platforms that you're on. They could buy badges if you're on Facebook or Instagram. A lot of options there. Number 6, when it comes to how to make money as a music artist, sponsors. Okay, sponsors will start to approach you and say, hey, can we post on your page? Or can you wear our clothes? Can you endorse our brand in general? And they'll do this if your social media following is decent, if you're getting good engagement, right? And that happens because you just honor your fans and you post all the time and you grow your fan following. So don't feel like you need to go and approach people and be like, hey, will you sponsor me? You can, but that might be a waste of your time. That's one of those things. It's better to wait for people to approach you, and then they're going to pay you a lot of money. Okay, if someone's like, hey, I'll pay you $2,000 to post 3 times about my company because you just happen to have 5,000 people following you and I think that your audience would love this, great. Just make sure it's on brand. Okay, you got to make sure it's on brand with what you do. Number 7, sample packs. If you are a producer, if you are someone that actually makes music, sample packs, very smart way to make a lot of money, because that's something you can do at volume, at scale. But again, that comes back to, do you have your own kind of audience that you can market to? If not, that's okay. But obviously, you need to figure out a way to actually sell your product to other people. Your fans will buy it. So in any case, sample packs are very smart. Number 8, when it comes to, we're almost there. Number 8, when it comes to how to make money as a music artist. Fan membership websites. Obviously, we have Patreon, we have Discord, we have different platforms that people can subscribe to get exclusive content from you. And then now they're even doing it on every single, social media platform. Hey, on YouTube, subscribe to my specialized VIP group. So there's ways, obviously, to, set up these accounts. Just pick one and stick with it. I think that if you have multiple fan accounts that people can subscribe to, it can get a little bit overwhelming and people may or may not want to, stick there. So I think if you have a Patreon account, grow that. That's where you need to have your audience. And by the way, you want to be able to own your audience, just meaning that if your social media account gets, deleted, Then having the Patreon is really good. Getting people's emails is really good. Getting their numbers is really good. Number 9, when it comes to how to make music, or not making music, how to make money as a music artist, you can teach your skills. Obviously, if you know how to do something, if you are a singer, a guitar player, if you are a producer, there's someone who wants to learn your skill. And on the low end, you could be charging $50 an hour. Obviously, as depending on your skill level, you could be charging $100 an hour. And you don't even have to do this locally. In-person meetings. We're doing Zoom consultations now. So sell your service, which then forces you obviously to continue learning because you are in the process of teaching. Sell your services, and that's something that can create a bottom line of revenue for what you're doing. And be sure to subscribe and like this video. We're going to go to number 10 right now, which is providing your actual skills. Okay. So I was speaking with someone the other day, and we were talking about becoming your own business, right? So if it's just you and you are, let's say, selling your sample packs and you are selling your merch, well, obviously providing your actual services. If you're a producer, mixer, mastering engineer, you can be a hired gun, which is a great stream of revenue because you know the skill set that someone else is trying to learn or otherwise needs. But make sure you treat yourself like a business. I have videos on this channel talking about setting up a limited liability company, getting an LLC. Please make sure you do that. Okay, if you're going to be providing services for other people, never sign contracts as your individual self. Always sign as your LLC. There's so much that goes into this, but this is how people are making a very, very not only stable income, but are killing it and doing 6 figures a year because they start to scale the things that are successful, which are sometimes things like just having a solid merch line, and you do exclusive runs of merch and people freak out because your designs are great, your stuff is hooky. So in any case, I hope you guys found this helpful. Thank you very much, Harley. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you like, share this with one friend. I love your faces, and I'll see you on the next one.